Hey man, let me tell you something right now. They are super good up in the front seven. Hey, we matched up with them. Hey guys, tell you what, I couldn't be more proud. You guys did a great job. You battled for 4 quarters. Who is it? Hold on. Carson, hey, Carson's cramping. Help! All right, so look. Hey, everybody, look, quick eyes on me. Y'all will be fine. Hey, tomorrow, first before I forget, obviously tomorrow's off day. Oh, yeah. All right. You are still expected to be in school. Yeah. I'm going to sleep now. I'm not going to hold you. All right, educate yourself tomorrow. Listen, another thing too, going into this weekend, like, so far been good, continue to be good. Like, nothing dumb, man. Like, guys, play 2 3A opponents. This year, I tell you what, they're pretty daggone good, man. You've been a really good football team tonight. They had about 4 or 5 cats that, man, we mashed up and played our butts off. Proud of it. All right, Coach, you got anything? Yeah, hey, extremely proud of you guys. Have a great weekend. Nothing done once again. Break this thing down, and I'll tell you what, really, really enjoy ringing that bell. Hey, by the way, we're 1-0 against them. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. He was on 3. 1, 2, 3.
This is Paul Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here with Wilbur after the big victory for the Eagles tonight. And Will, you stripped that opening kickoff that caused the Eagles touchdown. Can you just talk a little bit about the game tonight?
We prepared for it really well, and yeah, we just played how I expected to. And besides like the kickoff returns, like we got to work on that though. But overall, we did pretty good.
And what did Coach have to say at halftime? It was a tough first half.
Just work on our blocking more. Had to trap some more guys, double team. I forget his number, but he was a key player to that defense, and we ended up doing it. We got the dub.
And how did it feel? You got a couple nice runs out here tonight, too. How did that feel?
Yeah, it felt pretty good to get the ball.
And, of course, you know we're going in to Central next week. That's going to really be a tough one. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, it'll probably be a similar game to this one, but we should go down there and get the W.
All right, well, you heard that from Will Booker. He had a big night tonight for the Eagles that assisted in this big win. It's Mo Murphy for Clarke County Sports. We're here with Kyler Darlington, 2 touchdowns tonight, 1 on the ground and 1 receiving. Kyler, can you just talk a little bit about tonight's game?
Yeah, they were keen on the run game. From the start of the game, it was pretty obvious. So the holes really weren't there. We busted a long screen middle of the game. It worked very well. And towards the end of the game, we were wearing them down 2-3 yards, after another, and ended up scoring a touchdown on the ground.
Now, was that, I don't know if I've seen that play before. Is that something you've been running? Or?
The screen? Yeah, that's been on our playbook for a while. I think we ran it a few times this year, but it works well. Yeah. The teams don't see it coming.
And so you got a real big, you start your district play at Central next week. How you feel about that one?
That's a huge game. It's our first away game, so we can't come out, slow like we have our past 2 home games. So we have to come out with intensity because Central's going to be tough. All
right, well, you heard that from the Eagles running back, Kyler Darlington, as he gets 2 more scores tonight in the Eagles' big 27-16 victory. It's Mo Murphy for Clarke County Sports.
Thank you, Mo.
We're here with the Eagles head coach Casey Childs after they pick up their 2nd win of the season. Tough physical game tonight, Casey. Can you just talk a little bit about things?
Oh, it was definitely physical. Skyline is really, really good up front on both sides of the ball. They got some guys that can fly around. They're big, they're athletic, and they got an extremely athletic quarterback that if you let him get any kind of room at all, he makes plays. And he made a few tonight that kept the chains going. I thought our kids did a really good job. The kickoff, we made a mistake. Weren't trying to kick to him. I thought the ball actually went in the end zone.
Yeah,
But
it looked close.
it was really close, and then, of course, we didn't tackle him, and he goes for a touchdown when we had just scored to go up, 3 scores. So that was a mistake. But, in the first drive, we got to be better on our first drive of defense, though, because, that's 2 weekends in a row that we've gone in the hole like that. So, but overall, I'm really, really happy for our kids because they were tested tonight by a good physical football team. But I'm proud of our kids.
And that screen pass, Tyler said y'all been running it, but have you ran it this year?
Yeah, no, that's the first time we ran that particular one, and it was big. They were coming so much pressure. So we had a feeling it would hit, and of course, we got a couple blocks out in space, and Kyler is just really, really good, and I thought Matthew was tremendous. He got a little, he made a couple plays with his feet in that second half that, my goodness, were really special. And then he just showed his toughness there, getting a little dinged up, and just kept on playing through it. And I'm just proud of that kid a lot as well.
Well, that touchdown run, he gave a guy a shot. In a couple plays before that, he had taken a couple good shots. I think he had a little attitude.
Yeah, he's physical, man. When he has the ball in his hands, he's a physical, athletic kid, and he's come a long way, and I could be more proud of what he's been able to do, and he's just a really solid, good player for us. And when you have those older guys in the back with those young guys up front, that we're so young up front, and so those guys just show great leadership to the younger guys up front, and it's coming together.
And Carson had a couple nice plays, and Will did on offense.
Yeah, Will had a big first down conversion on that last drive that we scored on, and then Carson had one as well. So. And I thought we were really good defensively there after the first series. I thought we did a really good job. Yeah. Had a pick, and we're athletic. We can run a little bit, and so we're trying to put as many athletes as we can on the field, and just try to make plays. And I'm proud of what these guys were able to do.
So I know you can't enjoy this one too long because you got a big one coming up next week as we open up the Bull Run District at Central. Can you just talk a little bit about that one?
Central's always going to be big. They're good. They're well coached, and we've been through some battles throughout the years. And Mike, Yo's a great friend of mine. So it's going to be a great one. It always is. No matter the difference how good one team is or somebody's down, it's always a good football game. It's a great rivalry. It's fun to be a part of, and. We got to heal up from this one because there was some banging going on tonight.
Definitely was a physical game. Well, you heard that from the Eagles head coach, Casey Childs, as they moved to 2-0 with a 27-16 victory over Skyline. We'll be at Central next week at 7 o'clock. We'll be there to cover the game. This is Mo Murphy for the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Casey.
Thank y'all.
See you next week. Tonight's final score, the Clarke County Eagles 27, Skyline Hawks 16. A very tough game physically. The Eagles get out with their second win of the year. The Eagles got scores from Sam Good on a kickoff recovery, 2 from Kyler Darlington, 1 on the ground, 1 receiving, and 1 from Matt Sipe on the ground and 1 passing. And that wraps up the game tonight. We'll be starting the district play next week at Central. We'll be on hand for that one. It'll be Friday night at 7 o'clock at Central. Reporting for Doug Ailstock, this is Mo Murphy for the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week from Wilbur M. Feltner Stadium.